Hey, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Tropical Habs back here today for a brand new YouTube video. So today we're here to review the game between the Montreal Canadiens and the New York Islanders. The Montreal Canadiens lose that game 2-1. It was a pretty good game, not gonna lie. The Canadiens played a nice game. They still lost. They get no points out of it. Suzuki scores a goal. Caulfield and Doc played some good games as well. Wasn't bad for the development. Solid game by Montembeault. So even though the game was boring a little bit because we were playing against a really defensive team in the New York Islanders, it's still a W in my book because we lost the game even though the Canadiens performed pretty well. For the most part of the game, I think the Canadiens were the better team on the ice. They started pretty slow by allowing 2 goals to the Islanders. Islanders kind of controlled the middle of the ice for the most part, but the Canadiens played a decent game. They played a really decent game. Montembeault was amazing. Suzuki's back on the scoring sheet. That's gonna help him a lot with his confidence. Did not score a goal since, let me check. The last time he scored a goal was December 17 against the Tampa Bay Lightning. So yeah, it's been like, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's been 11 games since Suzuki scored a goal, and he scored one tonight. So it's gonna help with his confidence a lot. He's been getting more points recently. It's his 5th points in the last 4 games. So he's getting back. He's getting back into where he was at the start of the season. He's looking more and more confident. He's making some better plays. So some good news for Nick Suzuki. He's now at 37 points in 42 games, 16 goals, 21 assists. So a good season for Nick Suzuki is going to be at the All-Star game. Hopefully with Cole Caulfield, hopefully he wins the vote to go to the All-Star game. That would be amazing. Samuel Montembeault, man. Samuel Montembeault has been really good in the games he played since Jake Allen's been injured. And I've been saying it all year long. Jake Allen is one of the main problems for the Canadiens. He allows too many weak goals. And yeah, since Montembeault took over and since Jake Allen has been injured, the Canadiens allow less goals and they are more in the games. Because when you look at the last couple of games where Jake Allen played, it's just like, it's embarrassing. 6-3, 9-2, 7-2. Some embarrassing losses when Jake Allen was in net for the most part. And since Montembeault's in net, the Canadiens have been performing a lot better because Montembeault lets in less weak goals that Jake Allen does. And yeah, Jake Allen, I don't know if he was playing with an injury or something like that, but he hasn't been good for the Canadiens. The question is, tomorrow, will Montembeault get the start? The Canadiens have confirmed that Jake Allen is not going to be ready to play tomorrow. Montembeault got the start tonight. The Canadiens play at 5 p.m. tomorrow against the New York Rangers. Do you give the start to Primo against the Rangers? Hell nah. So expect Montembeault to be back in net for tomorrow's game. By the way, tomorrow's game, the review is gonna come a bit later. Usually I post it an hour after the game, but I have a soccer game tomorrow at 7:30, so I'll be leaving my house at like 6:30. So I'll record the game, watch it when I come back home, and I'll make the review after. So the review is gonna come like at 9ish, 9:30. Even though the game will probably finish at 7:30, something like that. So yeah, I just wanted to say that to you guys, that the review is going to be a bit late tomorrow, but it's still gonna be there. It's still gonna be there. So yeah. Other than that, Caulfield played a really good game. He could have shot. He could have probably scored a goal. He got an opportunity, decided to pass it back to Suzuki. The pass got cut. Cole needs to shoot a bit more. I think he would have been able to score that if he would have shot the puck. Sometimes he's just like trying to pass too much. In some occasions, trying to pass to his good buddy Nick Suzuki. Same thing for Suzuki. Sometimes he can shoot and he tries to make the pass to Cole. Be a bit more selfish. When you're a goal scorer, when you're able to score some goals, sometimes you need to be selfish. And yeah, they need to learn that. Same thing for Kirby Dach. Sometimes they had the best option is to shoot and they pass the puck. They just be selfish. It's okay sometimes to be selfish. Jake Evans, but Jake Evans got injured. That looked painful. He's probably gonna miss a couple of weeks. Hopefully it's not too long. He was walking with a thing on his knee after the game. And yeah, Brock Nelson fell on his knee. And yeah, it looked like he was putting pressure into it as well. Really, kind of a low-key dirty move by Brock Nelson. He didn't fall on purpose on Jake Evans, but he did put some pressure on purpose, in my opinion. We saw it with the replay. It looked like he was trying to put a bit of pressure on Jake Evans, and they were chirping each other since the start of the game, so it's certainly a possibility. I'm not saying that he fell on his knee on purpose, but might have put a bit of pressure on it on purpose, not trying to injure the guy, but just trying to like hurt him a little bit. I'm sure there was no bad intention. I'm sure he was not trying to injure Jake Evans, but it was a bit meh, in my opinion. Arbor Xhekaj played an okay game. Jonathan Kovacevic impresses me a lot. He's calm and he's getting more and more confident. I see some improvement in his game, so that's cool. We never really talk about Kovacevic, but he's still pretty young. He's not an old guy. He's 25. He shows some potential to be maybe a bottom pairing defenseman in the future. He's big. He has some vision. He's not bad. Honestly, he's not bad, Jonathan Kovacevic. I kind of like him. The best defenseman for the Canadiens in the last couple of games has been Jordan Harris, and it still was Jordan Harris with David Savard tonight. They both played an amazing game, and Jordan Harris is progressing well. Every game he's getting better. He's getting better, and better. And yeah, he's shown some improvement. He's developing well, and he has some top 4 defenseman potential. That's for sure, man. That's for sure. When you get more confidence to come and push forward, help the forwards a little bit more, he's going to be a heck of a player in both sides of the ice. He's not going to get 50 to 60 points as a defenseman, but could be in the 30, 40 points pace in his prime, being a good defenseman, defensive defenseman, like a two-way defenseman. He's really good, Jordan Harris, and one of the most underrated Habs rookie of this year. That's for sure. Jesse Lennon played a good game. Justin Barron. Where's Justin Barron from last season? Justin Barron was way better last season, in my opinion. Like, is it just me, or like the way he skates, the way he moves, he reminds me of Kotkaniemi. I don't know why. I'm looking at him and just like, this is Kotkaniemi playing on defense. Like, what the hell's going on? And for me, it was better last year. It was better in the games he played last year. Now he looks scared. He looks scared. Maybe it's because he got injured last year. I have no idea. But right now, in the games he's playing, he looks scared, and that's not good. He's not progressing. There's no signs of improvement at all in his play. So I would honestly send him back to the Lava Rocket if I was the Canadiens, because he's basically not doing anything, making mistakes. He looks scared. Sometimes he makes some good passes. You see the potential, but he's not confident enough, and he looks scared a little bit. So send him back. Let him work on this and be ready, and when you'll call him back, he might have a bit more confidence. Joel Armia and Evgeny Dadonov play with a lot more intensity. My guess is they want to play playoff hockey, and they're trying to get traded. Jonathan Drouin, is he back? He has 6 points in his last 6 games. He looks better and better in each game. He looks like he's getting his confidence back. Will the Habs be able to flip him at the trade deadline? Certainly a possibility if it continues to play that way. He got another point tonight, 4 in the last 2 games. Really solid performances by Drouin. He's hitting a lot of posts. The goal is coming. I can guarantee you that. And if he continues to play like this, he might get traded. He might interest some teams. And I'm sure the Colorado Avalanche could be down to reunite Mackinnon and Drouin. That could be a nasty duo. Sean Monahan needs to come back. If you want to trade him, he needs to come back, because no team would want to trade for an injured player, and we might lose him for nothing in the UFAs this offseason. So yeah, Monahan needs to come back before the trade deadline. Might just play 2 or 3 or 4 games and get traded, but yeah, he needs to come back. yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Slavkovsky, he's more implicated in every game. He's hitting guys. He's blocking shots. He's more implicated in the game in both sides of the ice. So there's some improvement there as well. So yeah, that's it. What do you guys think about what I said? What do you guys think about this game? The Islanders are a boring team to play, and the Canadiens play against the Rangers tomorrow. Is going to be interesting to see how they will perform and how they will try to make the lineup work, because they have Jake Evans, who's injured now. Probably Kirby Dach is going to play at the center position. Maybe Jonathan Drouin or Elanen playing on the first line. It's going to be interesting to see. Let me know what you guys all think about this in the comments below. Give me your starting lineup for tomorrow. Comment Jonathan Drouin to Colorado if you watch the entirety of this video. And yeah, it's been your boy Tropical Habs. I'll see y'all tomorrow for brand new videos. Have a good night. Have a nice rest of your day. And bye-bye.